So, welcome back to another deck profile. This is my list, which I got top 8 with at the Gothenburg Regional yesterday. And it was a pretty good list. I think things could have been better, but overall, pretty decent. Had some good matchups, some worse. However, I definitely think that after this weekend, I consider Invoked the better version, compared to Invoked Mekk-Knight. But, you know, it was pretty decent. It got me to top 8. So, well, without further ado, here's the deck list. So, this is basically the list for our Invoked package. We got 3 Alistair, 3 Invocation, 3 Meltdown, and 1 Book of the Law. This thing enables OTK, so way easier. You gotta play 1, I think. Even though we play Desires, this is just really good. So that's, you know, otherwise, so standard ratio plus Book of the Law, essentially. So that's, and then for the Mekk-Knight package, we play 3 purple, 2 blue, 1 Shifty Boy, and 1 yellow. Yellow didn't come up once. Would maybe cut this in the future. However, sometimes against Rogue is good, and just having an extra target to search can be really good sometimes. So, and I think he's the best one, and that's really when it comes up. It's not really for his ability per se that you, or his effect per se that you use him. It's just because it's another Mekk-Knight name, and he comes up more than any of the other Mekk-Knights. So, that's the ones I play. Then for monster hand traps, 2 Phantasme, 3 Ash. I resolved this once, I think, or twice. I usually like never draw this. That's kind of hilarious, but yeah, it's actually still like a really good card. So I mean, it's getting reprinted now, so don't buy any. But like, yeah, these are good. And then Ash is Ash. It's Ash. It's a really good hand trap. And then for our other spells, we ran 3 Desires, because Desires. 3 instant, because this is a Claw Thief build, and you really want to max out on these. They're really good. Mind Control, because it's Mind Control, one of the best cards in the game. Cosmic Cyclone, it's Cosmic Cyclone, really good. It outs a lot of stuff. It was clutch against TK Dinos. He had passed on, like, I think it was, what was it? It was, I think, Lambda. Nothing. He had like basically nothing in hand. He had Lambda on the board or like something else. No. He had a Akashic on board, and he had a UCT and something set. And he Cosmic Cycloned his set card, and he was like, yes! And he was like, yes, Scythe! And I was like, no, it vanishes. So this came up clutch. So this is Cosmic, yeah, triple off, 3 off, definitely so useful in the main. Because against some matchup, otherwise you have like no out, so you need them in the main, I think. And then Terra, Set Rotation, and Mystic Mine. Play 1 of this, but I could have played 2. I was not sure if I was going to play 1 or 2, but I decided on 1 in the end. But you could definitely play 2 if you want to, I think. And then the major difference in the main is 3 Imperm this time, together with Evenly. Evenly, pretty good. Came up once. I think I resolved it once this tournament, twice maybe. So I didn't resolve it as much as I would have wanted to, but it was still like, it's Evenly, it's really good. I only cited it out like once, and only 1 copy. So like, really good card. Impermanence came in clutch so many times. It's an insane card, really. It's really good. And if nothing else, gives Mekka fodder to like negate traps. Insanely good card. And then, well, that's the main. It's the main deck. And then we have, of course, our token and our field center. Token is just for show. I put it on top of the deck, face up, so people would think I'm playing Nibiru, but, well, I don't. So that's kind of hilarious, I think. Very Foony, XD. Droll times 3, Crow times 3. The side didn't change much from last time, so Heavy Storm Duster times 2 and a Metaverse and Twin. But I did change. Took out Nibiru and added Dark Ruler no more. This was really, really good. This is an insane. This is like really good, this format. So I decided that it was more worth than Nibiru, because Nibiru only really takes care of Rogue and like Lunas. And I wasn't really feeling like super scared about Lunas anyway. And well, Rogue, I mean, this is Invoked. It demolishes Rogue anyway, so I didn't really care about Nibiru this time. So this was the ratios I ran. And then we got the extra. So we got 2 Mekk-Knights, 1 super, I know. Sorry about that. Pikachu, Ragin, Liga, and then the major change this time, 1 Millennium Ice Restrict and 1,000 Ice. This is basically your Call by the Grave in the deck, and it combos well with Claw Thief, or Cross Sheep, or whatever they call it. So, like, really good card. I didn't buy it, I borrowed it from a teammate. Yeah, I played that. So that's my ratio, so 7 fusions. And 2 of them are only instant fusion targets, these ones. So, like, yeah. Ragin came in clutch once. I gotta mention this. He came in clutch against a really grindy first game against TK Dinos when I didn't have any Alistair access at all. So we were basically grinding. He was trying to OTK me, but he just couldn't pull it off. And then I had Mind Control and Instant Fusion, activated Instant Fusion, made Ragin, Mind Controlled his Calamities, which had no, like, material, and I just booked his Calamities, flipped it up, started hitting him with it, and he couldn't out it. So, like, this was really clutch in that moment. And then one time, I think I summoned it. I didn't have Alistair access, but I had bricked on Book of the Law. So I summoned this, and then I booked a lot into Mekka. But you could do that with Kaliga as well, so, like, for that it doesn't really matter. But it came up once, and, like, Book of the Law into this is pretty, I mean, it's decent. Turns, as a very wise man once said, turns Book of the Law into Book of Moon. And then for our links, this guy finishes games, amazing. He's like, it's Boral Sword, like, you didn't say anything more about that. Abramax never made him, might cut him, but, like, I'm not going to play this deck anymore, so, like, I'm probably going to play the Shadal version instead, so, yeah. Unicorn never came up once. This guy's really good, however, with this guy, you don't need to make him as often anymore. This guy is insane. It makes the deck into more of a combo deck, and it allows Shadal Invoked to be as good as it is. It can abuse Millennium Ice so much, you can make so many big negate boards, and it allows Boral Sorting to be a lot easier. This card is fantastic. And then a Phoenix, Almirage, and Secure Gardener. And that's basically the deck. My matchups were, so first round, Monarchs. He bricked twice, I just OTK'd him both times, easy game. I played Mekka Control rather, the last game, and I OTK'd him in the first game. Second game, I just Mekka Controlled him, because he had super polity, so it was like, yeah. So that was good. I only sat on one monster, he couldn't do anything. And then after that I played against Trains, 2-0'd him. He is a good player, but I just had OTK so many times, and I just managed to stall against him one round, and one turn. And if you can stall one turn against Trains and they try to OTK you and they can't succeed, like, they're basically an open target, so I just smashed into him. And won. And then we had a hero matchup. This deck has a really favorable hero matchup, so that was easy, 2-0. And then I'm playing against Spiral. It was a 1-2 to him. He bricked first game, I won. Then he opened well. Second game, he won. And then last game, I made him go first. Because I was thinking I had side in so many, like, go second cards and hand traps, I was really confident. And I opened up, like, Dark Ruler. But then 3 Meltdown and, like, some other shit card, and I couldn't do anything, and I top decked DD Crow, so, like, I couldn't do anything in that game, so I lost. And then I played against TK Dinos. He had a really good opening. I had a terrible one. I went first, I think, and, well, it looked like he was going to win. I was like, should I just, like, FF and go into the next duel? I didn't, thankfully enough, and I kept on playing, and he lost in the grind game. And that was when the whole Raging Calamities thing came up. And then game 2, he makes me go first. I open Mekka Control and a bunch of hand traps, and he opened a really terrible hand, and I just won. And then the last game I played against Shadal Invoked, and this is a problem. This is what I really don't like about when there are two variants of one deck. If you have the superior variant of the same deck, let's say the non-budget variant, you are always favored to win. Whereas if I'm playing a budget deck against a meta deck, otherwise, I have a different playstyle, so it is asymmetric gameplay, whereas this is really like symmetric gameplay, but I am really worse off in most scenarios. So I lost that 2-0, and I managed to snag a top cut in 8th place anyway. So I went 4-2. And it was, okay, faced a lot of rogue, and the meta matchups that I did face, I lost 2. Spirals, because I bricked, and the other one is just because Shaddoll Invoked was just a better deck. I just think that's it. So thanks guys for watching. I will probably be playing Shaddoll Invoked next time. I think it's a better deck, but, this was still a pretty good, deck plays, honestly. It wasn't that many problems with it. I didn't brick a lot, and when I did, it cost me to lose. But still, like 4-2, X2, you know, nah, it's decent. Still earned me a top. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and see you guys next time. Peace.